And a really enjoyable tie between Thailand and Spain on this autumnal day 4. So Pompoi Chochuan through safely in straight games. And next up, it's going to be our second women's singles, Ongbamrungphan taking on Lucia Rodriguez of Spain. So the youngest Spaniard in the camp is Lucia, just 17 years of age, ranked at just over 300 in the world, but testament to all of her talents really that the teens have been selected, as opposed to Beatriz Corrales, a surprise to so many. But an opportunity for the teenagers to test their best levels against the world's very best. And this is one of them. Familiar face of Busanan Ongbamrungphan from Thailand, 25 years of age, world number 13. So they've got just so much depth, haven't they, the Thais, in singles and doubles. And another person who was born in San Sebastian. Beg your pardon, that's her doubles partner, Anna Setien. What am I talking about? Lucia Rodriguez, just 17 years of age. What a moment for her. She's building her CV nicely. Big opportunity for the 17-year-old here. First meeting between these two, as are all of our matches today.
Receive. Beside.
Okay, so the Spaniard elected to receive. Played 14 matches this year, won 9 of them, lost 5, has Lucia. She'll have her work cut out today against a lady who's ranked 13th in the world, has been as high as 11th in the world in April 2017, Busanan Ongbamrungphan. Bangkok born, 1.68 m tall, and as I say, just 2 spots off her career high. She's the Orleans Masters winner, where she beat Lena Kristoffersen, the Dane, in the final this year. That was in week 12 of this season, and beat her teammate Chochuan on her way to the final, incidentally. Also quarterfinals of the All England Open, where she defeated Nozomi Okuhara. How will this youngster go against her? 304 in the world, has been as high as 293. Lucia Rodriguez, 9 wins, 5 losses this year. Lost in the semi-finals of the Mexican International Challenge Series event to Clara Azumendi, who we just saw on this court on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday narrowly lost in women's doubles final again to Azumendi and Corrales in the final, 22-20 in 45 minutes. So, and she's also been going deep in a lot of junior international events. So really encouraging form for her. Ilis Metspalu from Estonia in the chair, and Ivo Kassel, the Swiss service judge. Yeah, so a very encouraging up-and-coming Spaniard, getting the nod above Beatriz Corrales, intriguing many.
Ready to play?
One of the young guard. Selected over experience of a former top 20 player. But of course, this is developing the Spanish line of succession. You've got to keep looking to the future, and the next generation, they're going to support you over time, and then the next generation, you've got to keep looking ahead as a captain of all of these teams. So a little bit of last-minute revision for Lucia. second women's singles. We'll have another women's singles for you straight after this. It'll be a Chiawan against Setien. For now, how will this 17-year-old, the youngest in the Spanish pack, go against the experience of the 25-year-old Thai Ongbamrungphan in match 2 of our 5-match tie? Race to 3 wins the tie, of course.
Spain, represented by Lucia. And on my left, Thailand, represented by Busanan Ongbamrungphan. Thailand to serve. Lawol. Play.
Good start. Great open rally.
One love.
Ready to play?
Two love.
Youngster won the Spanish Junior Open back in late August. But she's up against the wall of solidity in Ongbamrungphan, who's laying out her stall very solidly from the offing. The tie. She's missed that one over the back line, and suddenly Lucia Rodriguez gets on the scoreboard. That'll feel soothing. Oh, very competitive rally again, but again the Spaniard coming out the wrong side of it. A 21-shot rally, that one. Really engaging. Good leave, backing herself nicely, the Spaniard.
Service over, 3-5.
Oh, nicely done. Very deceptive off the backhand there from Busanan.
6-4, 6-3.
Four, 3.
Well, backing herself nicely in the end. I thought she was going to play that, Busanan, but leaving it, and well, their initial judgment was correct, extending her lead to a 4-point cushion now. Well, whichever way you look at the team selections, it's always going to be a really tough ask for the Spaniards, just because the Thais are such an esteemed team as runners-up in the last showing in Bangkok 2018 of this event. And when you watch world number 13, Ongbamrungphan, there's such an ease and a gliding to her movement. Great athlete. And it's really efficient, rather like watching Roger Federer in tennis. And the end range control is outstanding from Ongbamrungphan. She heads to the mid-game interval with an 8-point cushion, 11 points to 3.
แต่เมื่อกี้เกี่ยวโดนดักจี้หลังก็ดีกว่าเนี่ยพอเมื่อกี้เกี่ยวไปลูกหนึ่งมันลอยขึ้นจี้หลังเสียแต้มบางคนสปีดเราดีอยู่แล้วเนี่ยตีสบาย
Y vamos a sacar, dos para sacar, tres para sacar, que intenten subastar. ¿Vale? A veces hace pulsado, a veces cinta paralela, a veces mueve el pulsado, pero cuando cambias es para seguir abriendo el fondo a la derecha. ¿Vale? Y cuidado con los drops de ruptura de presión, son tan lentos, ¿vale? Que ya te puede mover por sitio. Tienes que bajarlo al frente o bajarlo más rápido.
Ongbamrungphan, a player that regularly makes the quarterfinals of very big events. Won the Orleans Masters, as I said, earlier this year. So she's used to going deep in prestigious tournaments. And so she's used to playing high-level badminton, high-tempo badminton, downing big names week on week for Busanan. So this to her, with respect, and someone just the other side of 300 will feel rather academic, you'd imagine. But a great opportunity for Lucia Rodriguez to just drink it all in and savour the experience. And I think when you're captaining a side that's very much the underdog on paper, it's all about chunking down little goals, isn't it? So for her, it might have been, I'll tell you what, can you get to 5 on the scoreboard first, you know, and just building from there. Trying to stay positive, nods of acknowledgement. This is all good, encouraging body language. She's fighting hard. That's all you can ask. Well done. Good net play. Very solid. I don't know that Lucia will go for the flick serve too often if that's going to happen. Dismissive response from the Thai. Incidentally, Ongbamrungphan downing Rachel Sugden of Scotland, 21-8, 21-11 on Sunday here. It's in the second women's singles, third match of the day on Sunday. In the Sudirman Cup, she lost to Chen Yufei, 12-10, 38 minutes. So a win and a loss for the Thai athlete coming into this. Well, not bad on your debut showing, is it, at 17 years of age? She's scrapping with all of her might, doing the very best she can. And working her way towards 10 points with all of her might is Lucia Rodriguez. And she'll be contesting the second doubles as well with her partner Anya Setien. Well, the precision from Busanan Ongbamrungphan is something outstanding there, isn't it? Just so repeatable. She looks smooth within these points as well. Whereas for lower ranked players, the movement can look a little jagged and a little forced, and suddenly they start bowing from the back rather than the legs. The errors creep in. It's just being able to sustain the physicality for longer for lesser ranked players. Oh, that's beautifully done. What a cross net there from Lucia. Really well played. Great look in the eyes as well. No overreaction or overexcitement. She's reset and wants to go again. Very good. Showing a lot of maturity for a 17-year-old. Excellent. Oh yes, thrashed away dismissively. The lift was just that little bit short and it gets the treatment.
99.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 19-13. Play. Service over. 14.
Well done.
Service over. 10-19.
Service
with the spotlight burning bright on this show court 1. It's a good quality performance from Lucia Rodriguez. Ongbamrungphan with a heady lead. And now 10 game point opportunities for Ongbamrungphan. Yep, lovely disguise to secure the opener from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. She takes it 21-10, just inside quarter of an hour of play on show court 1. The Thai in charge of this one.
เยี่ยมหน่อยใจดีไปเปล่านะในจังหวะที่เราทิ้งล่มสังเกตว่าเวลาเขาจะเล่นยาวๆพอเราทิ้งล่มปุ๊บเขาเข้ามาก่อนพอเราทิ้งล่มปุ๊บต้องขยับแค่นั้นเองที่เหลือไม่มีอะไรดุดันดีแล้วอย่าใจดีมีจังหวะทำตีกับพวกยุโรปอ่ะอย่าให้เขาได้ใจเวลาเขาได้ใจเขายิ่งสู้นะกดได้กดละเอียด
Cuando después de la función haces el medio remate, casi siente que puede hacer un peso hacia tu lado y siempre queda así encogida. Aunque sea otra vez otro medio remate al cuerpo, que esté bien situada, y no hacer lentito, para llegar, hacer finta, hacerlo cruzado, y bajo esa presión un poquito moderada, en vez de hacer o haces un cilindro, que la engañas un poco, y entonces saca ventaja para que llegue abajo. Pero si no, tienes que centrarlo un poquito más. Otra vez más.
Well, Busanan Ongbamrungphan will be hoping for a cut and paste game. She was pretty efficient there. She had a run of 7 points in that opening game. A really good flurry. And saw it off in some style. And of course, it's a fresh game, a reset for game 2. She's got to do it all over again.
Second game, long play. One long.
One all.
Incredible shot from the Thai. From her court position, that was just so precisely struck. A little too greedy with the cross net, the Spaniard, and it costs her a love 3 deficit early doors in the second game. Nice try though, good vision from her, but not the execution of that one. That's just brilliant. Busanan turning the screw nicely, doing her job very, very well. Take a good look at these high-ranked players and see how good they are as front runners, and they're all pretty good, aren't they, when you're talking top 15, top 20 players. That's why they consistently go deep in tournaments throughout the year. But it's that skill, isn't it, about being able to see off players of this kind of level around, you know, below sort of top 50, that in real style and efficiency, and save their reserves, their energy reserves, for the rest of the matches in the tournament. That's what good players do. So Rodriguez finding it tough to pierce the defences of Ongbamrungphan. She's really solid in defence as well. Oh yes, continuing the good momentum here in Aarhus is the world number 13.
Silver 2-6. Lucia? It takes too much time to win rallies. You have to be ready with like.
No nonsense umpiring from Iris Palu. And this is akin to the opening game, where Ongbamrungphan denied her opponent any more than a run of 2 successive points, as she's doing here in game 2. And she knows the issue. If you give these youngsters any encouragement, they'll take a mile. Just that little bit more purpose on pretty much everything that she does. It's bound to be that way, isn't it, for Ongbamrungphan, 13 in the world, against a player way below. But one on the up. And there's been plenty of little shafts of light for Rodriguez. There's another one there. Can she build from that fantastic straight smash? It's just grueling, isn't it? These players, she's got the shuttle on a string, seemingly. Ongbamrungphan with another heady 11-3 mid-game interval situation for the tie. Bossy play from Ongbamrungphan.
Los barridos están bien hacia el centro, pero ya se modificados. Esto es solo un poquito más al lado del revés. Vale.
14-5.
Ongbamrungphan on the charge here towards the finish line. Really good sustained play from Lucia Rodriguez. Excellent. She dearly loved to throw a spanner in the works of Ongbamrungphan right here, and that was a fine way to start. Wonderful point. So there's another little trickle, a run of 2 points for Lucia. Can she possibly get a run of 3? Yes, she can. First time in the match. Very well done. Really encouraging. So can she keep this level of intensity, even with a fresh shuttle? Well done. Really good follow-up, keenly onto that. Lovely little flurry though from Lucia Rodriguez with 4 successive points. That'll encourage her.
12-7.
She's got that as well. Wonderful cross smash. Busanan wants to challenge. It was very close. But initially, my gut feeling said that it had crossed the outside edge of the line. Let's go upstairs to have a look at this. Oh, yes. Really nice point. 4 out of the last 5 have gone the way of Lucia Rodriguez, encouragingly. And the challenge unsuccessful from the tie.
Service over. 8-12. Play.
And suddenly, the second game becoming very competitive.
Ahí tiene mucha más variedad, ¿vale? Si no quieres ir por rectificado, haga un bloque.
Oh, she's got that as well. She's really up the level significantly. And suddenly, Ongbamrungphan looks a little vexed of idea. She's won 8 out of the last 9 points, has the world number 304. Things really looking up, bettering her tally than in the opening game. Lucia. There's more music from the racket of the underdog. She holds the game back to parity. And when you consider that she was 11-3 down just moments ago, it's been a really heady turnaround. Now, surely Ongbamrungphan will use all of her experience to dig deep and find a way out of this mini hole, little bump in the road. But the problem is she's given encouragement to the youngster, and they don't need a lot of that before they become rampant. Remember, there's not that emotional scar tissue of having lost a lot of matches when you're young. So it's all upside, isn't it? You're pretty free and fearless at 17. Oh, yes. Wow. Fast and furious from Busanan Ongbamrungphan there. Really businesslike. That was a no-nonsense finish to that point. Oh, that's fabulous. Really nice cross net from Busanan, who suddenly rediscovers her mojo, rather like her compatriot Pornpui Chochawong in the match prior, who just lost her way a little bit and then suddenly turned it on again just in the nick of time. And she's doing likewise right here. So 5 points in a row then for Ongbamrungphan, showing her class. Can she get across the line in straight games? It looks that way. 4 points away now. Team Thailand from a 2-love lead in this overall tie. Incidentally, to keep you abreast of things, India are level pegging with Scotland over on show court 2. They're 1-1 in the match, in the tie situation over there on the adjacent court. It's been a really unusual match, hasn't it? In that suddenly the radar switched off for Ongbamrungphan, but now she's back with a vengeance and closing in, setting sail for home here. And the youngsters been growing in stature, walking that little bit taller in game 2. And she's really done well on the scoreboard as well. Really generous flurry of 5 points or so. But after 35 minutes, it's Busanan Ongbamrungphan with 7 match points. Oh yes, despite a terrific dive from Lucia Rodriguez and a really competitive match, Busanan Ongbamrungphan coming through, the world number 13. 21-10, 21-13 after 35 minutes of action out here on show court 1. And it was a fascinating matchup, wasn't it? One in which the class eventually showed through from Busanan. A little bit of a lapse mid-game in game 2 when she looked to have it all under control. She went walkies a little bit, and simultaneously her opponent, Lucia Rodriguez, really did raise the bar. But I don't know who that shotgun was aimed at. But her mask is on, and she's got to the W. And with that win, Team Thailand, there's the 4th seeds, get out to a 2-0 lead. And this is the match point. This is how she got it done, with that fine half smash, dissecting the single sideline. So the 2 top 15 women's singles players from Thailand safely through. There'll be another women's singles up next. Pitayapon Chaiwan will take on Anya Setien of Spain. 20-year-old against an 18-year-old. Well, we've shown you the Old Town Museum and the cathedral, but here's the World War I memorial to the veterans here in Aarhus, Denmark's 2nd largest city. It's a green, lush scene, isn't it? So this is what's unfolded inside our venue. Pornpoe Chachuang with a 35-minute win.